We're basically in the middle of a full-blown war right now. Look at this. U.S. military says 1,000 targets hit in Iran. 1,000 targets. 3 American troops killed. Tehran retaliates. Trump just gave a speech that's saying to expect more losses, basically. And that's on the U.S. side. This whole thing's awful. I want to show you guys what's going on at the moment. They're trying to ask questions of Trump, and he basically just runs away. This is, I guess, at the White House. He was at his golf course where he ordered the attack. Now he's back at the White House, and reporters are there on the scene, actually, and he won't take any questions. So I have to show you guys here. So
what is
asking
it?
him questions here.
Mr. President, who do you want to lead Iran?
What Trump said was, unbelievable statues. Come take a look at them. That was the response. And everyone's asking what's going on with Iran.
What's the statue?
What's your message to the families of the service members who were killed?
Someone says, what's the message to the families of the service members who were killed, right? Trump just walks away. This was also when he arrived. Same thing. He's not taking any questions. He's just running away. That's Trump. He just runs away. I don't know what to tell you guys other than that's who the guy is. He's a coward. He orders other people's kids to go fight. He gets people killed, and then he just runs away. And along with Trump running away, they're trying to make it seem like their movement is full of heroes, and they're putting Charlie Kirk's banner on the Department of Education, which is obviously whacked out. You can see it right there. Okay, there's Charlie Kirk. While that's going on, polling is saying here, polls suggest only a quarter of Americans support attacks on Iran. We've been talking about the same poll here in our local news here in Korea. So international news is different than, say, what you get in USA, like the emphasis of like, not that many Americans support Trump, basically. You can then see Trump's people try to argue this case on TV. Have a watch.
Can you just tell me really quickly, where have they killed thousands of Americans in America?
I didn't say they killed thousands of Americans in America. I said that they have been responsible for thousands of Americans being killed. And I think that that's easily something that you can verify.
See, and the question they're trying to ask is like, if you're claiming that we are in defense of USA, where has Iran killed Americans in America, right? That's the question. Because the argument they're going to try to make is, oh, well, they've already killed our soldiers, therefore we have to keep the war going. Listen.
Verify. I don't know, state-sponsored terrorism for starters. Are you serious right now about that whole thing? I'm not going to list out exact specific locations that have literally been responsible for sponsored terrorism.
Are you talking about the Iraq war where the U.S. invaded Iraq?
You can start out by the 3 that they just killed. Okay, the whole point of your network, if you want to actually talk about the facts here, I'm giving you the facts. But I'm not going to sit here and argue with you about something that's commonly accepted and known.
Congresswoman, you don't have a good understanding of the
I'm the one that's getting the briefings, not you. You're a pundit offering your opinion because you want clickbait, but aren't actually interested in the substance.
No, not at all.
We can talk about the fact that Obama sent millions upon millions of dollars to the Iranian regime, or do you not want to address that because it's not supported by your opinion and your network?
No, not at all.
Is this really even something that we're going to actually...
And the general question is, okay, so if this is defense of America, what's going on? And this also came out today. Pentagon offers no evidence to support claim it attacked Iran in defense. Okay, I'll read it again, make sure it's clear. Pentagon offers no evidence to support claim it attacked Iran in defense. And to put this in perspective, this Luna person that you're looking at, Anna Paulina Luna, she's the one who wanted to put Trump's face on Mount Rushmore.
Well, exactly a week ago this hour, we got a brand new president, number 47, for his second term. And there are already calls to put his face on Mount Rushmore. A growing number of conservatives are pushing to add Trump to the legendary monument.
So this is who that person is. I just want to make sure it's clear. These people are nuts, right? They want to put Trump's face on Rushmore. They go on TV and say, oh, guys, we have to keep fighting because Americans already died.
Well, it seems like you just want to. It seems like you just want to filibuster. No, it seems like you just want to filibuster. It seems like you don't really want to have a good faith conversation.
Or you just don't like what I'm saying.
No, we would have invited you on the air.
This happens every time I'm on with you.
Yeah, you keep coming on every time, and you keep stating a lot of things that are incorrect.
Because
the United States launched an attack on Iran.
About it, except for you.
The United States launched a war against Iran right now. Iran retaliated, in which American members. you can call it whatever you want to call it, but at the end of the day, the Iranians responded and killed 3 American service members. So what we're trying to get at is you make an assertion on this air that it's not an invasion when America sends fighter jets and Israel sent fighter jets into another country.
Boots on the ground are not going to happen. Congress will not vote on war with Iran because that is not something that we support, and that is not.
And nothing makes sense, right? So now she's trying to make the case that they don't support with Iran, yet we're attacking Iran. So that's why they use the language of like targeted strikes. But that's why I opened up when I was showing you guys here, like U.S. military says 1,000 targets hit Iran. I mean, for me, this is not like targeted. This is like wholesale war. I don't know what to say. Like the numbers are so big, I can't even go through all the stuff every day with you guys because it's too much. Then you look at what the markets, because I want to give you a different perspective of this stuff. Oil prices are surging, right? Iran conflict, oil prices surge in wake of the U.S.-Israeli attacks on Iran. Price now at the moment, $72 a barrel, up 8%. So this is just affecting everyone everywhere now. Stock market then drops 500 points as oil prices spike following U.S. attack. Great. And we're already in an overvalued stock market. I've showed you guys several times on the channel. This has been news here in Asia then. Asia airline stocks drop while energy shares rise as Iran conflict escalates. And the news also has been from multiple countries around the world is how can we get our people out? Basically, how can we get our people out? And the Trump people was like, no, we need to send more Americans in, right? We got to keep fighting this thing. This is just absolutely crazy, this whole stuff. And then you have this, there are real concerns that we could run out of ammo. U.S. troops killed amid Iranian counterattack fueling air defense fears. Okay. Here's a statement then from Trump here. In a video statement released by the White House on Sunday, the president praised the 3 troops who, quote, made the ultimate sacrifice for our nation and said, quote, sadly, there will be likely more before it ends. So he's willing to sacrifice your kids, basically. He told the Daily Mail that the campaign could last for 4 weeks. This is what Trump is talking about. Now, inside the Pentagon, they're very concerned about this, of course. You're going to run out of ammo. Inside the Pentagon and among some members of Trump administration, there was deepening concern Sunday that the Iran conflict could spiral out of control, said some people familiar with the situation. Quote, the mood here is intense and paranoid. That's coming from inside the Pentagon. They're saying that. There is anxiety among senior leaders that the fighting will extend for weeks. Now, Trump already said prepare for 4 weeks, but I mean, I'll say this. If it ends up going like Iraq, Afghanistan, you're looking at years. So this is just a terrible situation. Further stressing U.S. air defense stockpiles, people familiar said, quote, there is concern about this lasting more than a few days. I don't think people have fully absorbed yet, like what that has done with stockpiles. Then they added, noting that it often takes 2 or 3 air defense interceptors to ensure that an incoming missile is stopped. So I think the idea then is every time Iran shoots a missile, then you have to do, right, 2 to 3 counter missiles or interceptors, I want to call it, to do that. So quickly your ammunition runs out. Here's more. It's coming from Representative Adam Smith. At this point, it's on. It's not like we can say, hey, Iran, we're out of missile defense systems. Now we're going to pause for a moment. Is that okay? It will stretch our ability to defend everything that we need to defend. Summarize, right? U.S. resources are stretched thin. And we know this already because they're running operations everywhere. Trump had the whole thing with Venezuela. Now we're threatening Cuba. Now we're attacking Iran. And it's not on behalf of the American people. This is like under pressure from Saudi and Israelis. You talked about this in the last video, and they're like saying, hey, Trump, you should go attack Iran. And then you have this. It's like it's expanding. Israel bombs Beirut after Hezbollah launches rocket attacks. So now you got fighting there. It's terrible. And then they offer no explanation, right? Pentagon offers no evidence to support claim it attacked Iran in defense. And Trump just runs away whenever you ask, right? Hey, Trump, what are you doing? Like, what's going on? What are you going to tell the families of American soldiers that you killed? And he just runs away. So that's what's going on. I know things are frustrating right now. I just want you to know that you're not alone. I can see it. You can see it. And a lot of other people out there can see it. And that's why this becomes important to understand that only a quarter of Americans support the attacks in Iran. I'll catch you in the next video.